What if you could rewrite the story of your life starting right now? When I was younger, I wish someone had sat me down and shared the advice I'm about to give you. It would have saved me years of frustration and uncertainty. I'm Sia, and in this video, I'll share the lessons that changed how I live my life. And I believe they can do the same for you. So grab a notebook and a pen, and let's take this journey together to make this year your best one yet. Lesson number 1. Start with small wins. There was a time when life felt chaotic, and I was so overwhelmed I didn't know where to begin. But then I discovered something simple. Small wins. It started with making my bed each morning. A tiny action that seemed insignificant, but it gave me a sense of accomplishment. I didn't realize it at first, but that small victory started building momentum. It was the first victory of my day. I began to notice how much easier it was to tackle the next task, and the task after that. Making my bed wasn't just about the bed. It was about creating a pattern of success, a pattern of doing. Small wins matter. They're the foundation for bigger achievements. And once you start stacking them, you'll feel unstoppable. Lesson 2, shift focus from outcomes to small, doable actions. For me, chasing big goals felt exciting until they didn't happen as fast as I wanted. My focus was always on the outcome, and when progress was slow, frustration took over. Major frustration. But everything changed when I shifted my focus. Instead of fixating on the end result, I started breaking things down into small, doable actions. For example, instead of saying, I want to get fit, I focused on exercising for 15 minutes a day. That shift gave me something I could actually do right now and succeed at. And the more I focused on those small, consistent actions, the closer I got to my goals without even realizing it. The whole process felt so much easier. Lesson 3, be patient with yourself. I've always been my own worst critic. I used to think that if I wasn't making rapid progress, I was failing. But over time, I realized something important. Growth isn't linear. There are ups and downs and plateaus, and that's okay. Some days you'll feel unstoppable, and other days it seems like nothing is working. Those moments used to frustrate me, but now I see them as part of the process. Real change takes time, and the pressure to have everything figured out instantly not only slows you down, it can be paralyzing. When you're patient with yourself, you give yourself the space to grow at your own pace. And when you look back, you'll see that even the smallest steps add up to something meaningful. It's taking that small step that's important. Trust the process. It's worth it. Lesson 4, have a growth mindset. There was a time when I used to tell myself, I can't do this. It felt final, like I was hitting a wall I'd never get past. But then I learned to add one simple word to that sentence. Yet. I can't do this yet. It changed everything. That small shift helped me see challenges as opportunities to grow, not reasons to quit. It wasn't about being perfect. It was about improving, little by little. Every time I failed, I started asking myself, what can I learn from this? A growth mindset isn't about where you are now. It's about where you're willing to go. Once you start believing in your ability to improve, you open up possibilities that you never thought were within reach. Lesson 5, learn to slow down. Have you ever felt like life is a race, one goal after another? You're always chasing what's next. That's how I felt. But everything shifted the day I decided to stop and really take in what was around me. It was like seeing the world in color for the first time. When you slow down, you notice things you'd usually overlook. The way the wind feels on your face, the sound of leaves crunching under your feet, or even the warmth of the sun on your skin. These small, seemingly insignificant moments remind you that life isn't just about doing, it's about being. Slowing down isn't about pausing your life, it's about living it fully. It's in those quiet, present moments that we find clarity, creativity, and joy we didn't even realize we were missing. Lesson 6, simplify to amplify. There was a time when everything felt cluttered. My schedule, my space, even my thoughts, especially my thoughts. It felt like I was carrying too much, thinking that more meant better. But when I started stripping away the excess, something unexpected happened. The less I held on to, the more I could actually focus on what mattered. Letting go creates space, not just physical space, but mental space. When commitments, distractions, and unnecessary noise start falling away, life suddenly feels lighter. Energy returns, clarity sharpens, and the things that actually move you forward no longer feel buried under everything. Lesson 7, invest in relationships that matter. There's a moment when you realize not every relationship is meant to last. Some people uplift you, some challenge you, and others help you grow. Then there are those who drain you. They drain your energy and they keep you stuck in old patterns, old cycles. The difference between the two can change everything. The right people bring out the best in you. They inspire you. They hold you accountable and remind you of who you are. When you start prioritizing these relationships and let go of the ones that no longer serve you, you make space for deeper connections. Who you surround yourself with shapes your mindset, your confidence, even the way you see yourself. Choose wisely, because in the end, the quality of your relationships has a huge impact on your life. Lesson 8, prioritize health. For years, I treated health like something I could put off, something I'd get to later. But the body keeps score. Every late night, every skipped meal, every moment of stress adds up. And eventually, it catches up with you. Taking care of yourself isn't just about how you look. It's about how you feel, how you think, how you move through life, how you move through the world. A clear mind, steady energy, and the ability to show up fully in your life start with the way you treat your body. Health isn't something you fix when it's broken. It's something you build every single day. Small choices add up. Prioritize them. Take that walk. Get enough sleep. Eat well. Because everything else in life feels easier when you feel great. Lesson 9, stop trying to fit in. There's a quiet kind of exhaustion that comes from trying to be what other people want you to be. I spent years trying to blend in, adjusting myself to fit others' expectations. But no matter how much I tried, even when I was successful at fitting in, it never felt right. I wasn't being me. The truth is, you don't have to fit in. The things that make you different are the very things that make you valuable. When you stop chasing approval and start embracing who you are, who you actually are, life opens up in ways you never expected. Not everyone will understand you. Not everyone will like you. And that's okay. The right people, the ones who truly see you, will find you when you stop trying to be someone else. Lesson 10, dreams and goals unfold little by little. For the longest time, I thought success was supposed to happen all at once. Like that one big moment we see in films that changes everything. But real progress doesn't work that way. The things that matter most, the dreams, the goals, the life you want, unfold little by little. At first, it feels like nothing is happening. You show up, you put in the effort, the work, and you wonder if it's even making a difference. But then, one day you look back and realize how far you've come. The small steps, the quiet moments, the things that felt insignificant, that's what built everything. Big dreams don't happen overnight, but they do happen in the minutes, the days, and the choices you make. Keep going. Trust the process, because what you're building today is shaping the life you'll step into tomorrow. So here we are, 10 lessons that I wish I had learned sooner. But it's never too late. If there's one thing I hope you take away from this, it's that change doesn't happen in one fell swoop. It happens in the choices you make every day. Some of these lessons might already be part of your life. Others might be exactly what you needed to hear. Either way, the path forward is yours to take. Growth isn't about getting everything right. It's about showing up even when you're unsure. even when progress feels slow. Every step, every choice, every small action adds up to something bigger than you can see right now. And that something bigger is wonderful. If this content resonated with you and you're wondering how to find your life's purpose, click on the video in the top right-hand corner. It will show you a path to leading the life you've only dreamed of. But finally, pick one of these lessons and make it real in your life today. Because what you do after watching this video is what truly matters. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, keep going.